What has been going on here in Portland? We had Measure 110. Then all the news coverage pointed to scary situations and people appearing to be in crisis. I was personally harassed by people for the last 4 years but didn't want to link it to drug use. This street seemed to be giving me bad stories, and if I had just recorded everything it would have told a false story all through 2020. People were not acting that way before. It almost seemed theatrical, or like a possible psych op. I have really been traumatized and hurt in this process. Is someone making you all do this? The police? A cult? Are they letting you do drugs as long as you push other people out? Is that it? Measure 110 was sabotaged. It should have set a precedent for the whole world. Maybe the other major cities didn't want that. Is there too much money in the services that claim to help people? Without people being forced through a faulty system, they don't get paid. Are drugs too good of a leash around everyone's neck? Everyone uses or has used some kind of drug. From president to CEO to cops and fire to doctors to teachers to the janitors, like me, who scrub your shit out of public toilets. These tactics must have been established since the 80s. People keep gassing my apartment with things that make me feel sick. If you told me they work for conservatives who want people to complain, that would make some kind of sense. Or some other divisionist tactic to make society separate and fight while assholes get away with everything in between. It is easy to imagine a future where they want people to be ready for situations where they can't be dependent on anything. Like going to space to build shit. Astronaut zombies. Maybe it's just about power. The war on drugs has been cruel and useless, and everyone has said that for years. You would have thought we are all on the same page by now. At least in America. Maybe someone doesn't want any of us to be happy. They don't think we work as hard anymore. And have too much to say. When we finally get to relax. There is a good point Carl Hart makes about being assholes. Whatever you are doing, sober or not, don't be an asshole, please. If people are targeting drug users, then that must be a war crime. Cannabis never made me paranoid. I realize now it was bullying. It was gangstalking. It was trauma. That ever really fucked me up. I am trying so hard to be smarter than the psych op. We are bags of chemicals. It is ableist to force everyone to be unmedicated. You don't actually care if they die then either. Medicine and science should not depend on money. Money corrupts everything.